Hi and welcome to my video. It's a very dark and gloomy day, so I hope the lighting isn't really bad. But anyway, I have quite an exciting video today. I was tagged by MissBOverseas to do the small Booktuber tag, and I'm really excited. I feel really happy and privileged to have been tagged by Miss B, so thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate the support, and it was nice to be thought about a little bit. I'm going to answer the questions. I think there's like 7 questions or points that you have to cover in this tag. The first one is introduce yourself. So this is always weird, isn't it, when someone's just like, introduce yourself. I never know what to say, but I'm Kat. My channel is Kat Cetera. I am from the UK. I live in the north in Yorkshire. I am a counsellor. I'm in the final year of my Masters in Counselling and Psychotherapy, and filming videos is a way for me to avoid writing my dissertation. I love to read, obviously. I have a Booktube channel. I love to read. I also like writing. I write poetry and some like sort of non-fiction autobiographical stuff, and I find that by writing my feelings, especially in the forms of poems, not necessarily very good ones, but in the form of writing poems, I can get all my feelings out. It's been especially helpful this year since there's been a lot of shared trauma in the world with COVID and with George Floyd and things, so I find being able to write and even read is like an outlet or an escape. My hair's wet, by the way, I didn't say. I washed my hair today, so it's wet, and I don't have time to film in a different time of the day, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, so I love reading and writing, obviously, and I'm also quite an active person, although COVID has tested that to its limit, and my motivation has been very low throughout the lockdowns, but normally, whatever normal means, I like to run, I love yoga, I love exercising, so I usually try and combine my love for reading with running. So if I do like a long slow run, I might listen to an audiobook while I do it. I also have a love for gaming. I'm a self-certified gamer. I've got a game t-shirt on today. And yeah, I think that's something that I'm quite passionate about as well. I spend a lot of time reading, writing, playing games, exercising, doing different things. The second question is, I've written them down, is how long have you been on YouTube? I've only been on YouTube for like maybe a month. Maybe I'm too new to do this tag, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I started in, was it November, October? It's been a couple months, a little over a month maybe. No, a couple months. It's been a couple months. And it's been really good and exciting so far. I tried to post 2 videos a week, one at the start of the week and one towards the end of the week. Obviously that doesn't always happen. I was ill last week, so I couldn't post, but I have been trying to be quite consistent with it. It's been nice to have a little extra routine and things. And before I started, I had no idea how to edit videos or how to even do this. So I'm learning slowly, my skills are getting better, I'm getting a little bit more confident talking to a camera, which is still really weird, but it's getting there. Number 3 is what types of videos do you make? So obviously Booktube channel, so I make videos about books, so I do reviews, book reviews, poetry reviews. I'm also doing like the typical sort of TBRs and wrap-up videos, and I have done a couple of those already. I also have something a bit different, which I'm quite proud of and excited about, is I've started a new sort of series. I've only done 1 video so far, where I'm doing the Power of 3, is what I've called it, and where I talk about a book, a game and a film that all follow the same theme, and it's a way to combine some of my loves, I guess, my passions. And so far I've done one specifically about zombie apocalypse, but with a focus on difficult parental relationships, should I say, and that was a really exciting video. It's really fun to make and edit together a little bit, and I have some plans for next year to do more in that series where I pick a different topic, usually the horror genre, and combine 3 sources of media, I guess. Question 4 is what do you love about Booktube? What do you love about Booktube? So far I love how supportive this platform has been. I know that there can be drama, especially among the bigger channels. I think the more popular get, the more sort of pressure and expectations and, you know, the more drama there is. But as a very small channel, I found it very supportive, and I really enjoyed all the support and comments I've been getting, and I love having an outlet for my bookish, nerdy stuff. I was so ready to do this because I was just so full of things I wanted to say and share and ideas, so it's been really nice to have an outlet for my passion and not load it all onto people that maybe don't care about books in my life. It's been really fun, and I think that's what I love about it. So the next question is, what types of books do you like to read? So I'm an eclectic reader. I don't have like one specific genre, but I do read a lot of black literature, so books by black authors or around that sort of topic. It's a passion of mine. So I read a lot of poetry as well by black authors. It feels good for me to read more things that I can relate to, quite personally. So I read a lot of black literature. I also read horror and thriller. I love horrors. I love horror and thrillers. I'm a bit desensitized to challenging topics across the board, but I'm always looking for something that can give me chills. So yeah, I don't turn away from any genre. I think I'm pretty open to any sort of genre, so I don't specifically only read black literature and horror and thriller. I'm pretty open. The only thing that I don't really have much interest in reading right now is like sort of romance, trashy romances, which I know people love, and nothing against it. It's just not really my thing. I just don't think I'm that drawn to that genre, but I'm open to it. Maybe in the future I'll just really need that. But right now I've been really enjoying some non-fiction and black literature and poetry and my horrors and thrillers as well. I'm wanting to read a little bit more non-fiction stuff next year, if I have time. So yeah. So number 6 is, what is the favourite video that you've made? So for me, this is definitely the video I just posted before this one, which was a Caribbean literature haul. So I bought a load of books by Caribbean authors or set in the Caribbean, and I just sort of went through them all. And that was my favourite video because I was doing something that mattered to me, that I wanted to do. I didn't have any sort of pressure or expectations about doing what's popular, which I have felt a little bit before, like you want to fit in, but I just did something that I want. And one of my goals for 2021 is to read as much literature as possible as by Caribbean authors, to sort of get in touch with my roots and that part of me that maybe gets a bit neglected sometimes. And it was just really fun to go through all the books and do something that I care about and that matters to me. And it was great. It was really fun. I think I had a lot of energy in that video as well, because recently I said already that I've been poorly, so my sort of video before that was very low energy, and it was kind of hard work just to do this in front of the camera. But I felt so much better then, so I had like energy and I felt more alive in that video, so that was a lot of fun. So finally, you have to tag some booktubers, some other small booktubers. So who do I have? I have a list. So 3 people I would like to tag. The first one is Misruled by Mars. So she is brand new to Booktube. She's done 2 videos and she's been really kind to me on mine, and I think she's very sweet. So she's only done 2 videos, so it's still very new, so maybe it's a bit early to do this, but I hope that at some point she feels ready to do it, because she's very sweet and I just can't wait to see what else she brings and like watch her grow here. I give her my full support, definitely. So hopefully when she's ready she'll do this tag. So next I have Annie McNulty. Annie is another small booktuber who's growing her videos are doing so well right now. She's very sweet and has a lovely, really calm presence. And she has done a lot of interesting videos, some about Stephen King and some about sci-fi, and she's very active on Booktube. So check her out. She's growing really well. She's a bilingual author living in Japan, so she's done some sort of reviews and TBRs about Japanese books as well, which is really interesting to see. So check her out. And finally, I have Erica Priestley. So Erica is another booktuber, but mainly does videos on historical non-fiction. That's the stuff she reads, and I really want to shout her out because I think she feels like a gap in Booktube by reading things that aren't necessarily the sort of popular norm here on Booktube. And it's just really great to see someone talking about things they enjoy, no matter what is necessarily the most popular. And she's really lovely, so please check her out. I really like her videos. So that is it. This was quite a quick video actually. Good on me, powered through. Yeah, I will link all the people down below. So that's MissBOverseas, it is Miss Ruled by Mars, Annie McNulty and Erica Priestley. I will link them all down below. I am so grateful for being tagged in this video. It's been nice to feel acknowledged. So I really hope you enjoyed. Happy reading, and I'll see you around.